Oh boy, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? This is Twin Flames Unite, and we are at it again. And if you don't know by now, this lovely lady right here,
My name is Leisha.
and I'm Chris.
We did that different.
What up? All right, y'all. What's going on? Yeah, we just wanted to actually pop on here just for a moment because, oh my gosh, there's so much that is going on right now as far as where the energies are going and the things that we're doing as far as business and things of that nature. So it's a lot that we just want to jump in real quick and just say what's up, check in with y'all. But if you are not subscribed, we do ask that you do subscribe because we will be going live again on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're going to be going into some things. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's SNL. So Saturday Night Live with Chris and Leisha. And Honeydew, what's up, girls? So good to see you. We love you. Joanne, welcome. Thank you for being here with us. We just coming in to give you guys some little bit of an update on what we've been working on behind the scenes. I know we haven't been doing a lot of lives lately like we used to, but that's because we're kind of working in the background.
Yeah, because if you don't see us on here on a regular basis, that means that we're up to something big.
Yeah, we're working.
Yes. And actually, one of those things that we're up to big right now is actually on the screen right now.
Yes.
Which we're going to get into that in just a moment. But yeah, we got quite a few things going on. Do you want to do the honors on the first one?
Yeah, sure. We got Miss Shanice. Welcome. Thank you for being here. You're just in time because we have an announcement that we are about to make. And you guys are going to love this because this has been in the works for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And we finally were able to kind of get the ball actually rolling on it. And so what are we talking about? So we are talking about a nonprofit.
A 501c3.
Yeah.
Like that, don't
so
you?
It's a nonprofit. and we might have talked about the nonprofit in a few videos ago,
about 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago. But it's really the engine is on. It started, the wheels are rolling on it. We're really excited. The nonprofit is called Crossroads Life. And the name Crossroads Life is broad because it's gonna be geared towards taking people from one phase in their life, whether that be homelessness or whether they have like food insecurity or whether they're looking to excel in life. So it's gonna literally take them from one phase of their life into the next.
Right.
So from homeless and hungry to learning how to eat right, how to sustain themselves. It's like a transition. So Crossroads Life eventually will be able to do many different programs under the organization. But
under that umbrella.
Under my umbrella. So we're going to start with that. Hey, Carrick, thank you so much for being here with us.
Yes.
So we're going to start with the program with feeding the homeless or feeding individuals who are experiencing food insecurity.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, especially those individuals that are in what's called food deserts.
Yeah.
Because it's unreal when you actually look at it, especially when you go in the grocery stores. Only about 10% of the food that is sold in grocery stores are actually real food. And so a part of what we're going to be doing with the nonprofit, as you all have seen on our updates on our story, which YouTube finally gave us, but I don't know, it may be a little too late. But anyway, if you've seen on the stories, we've been going through growing our own food, just really getting accustomed to that life, okay? Because we are planning on doing it on a big scale as far as the farming and making sure that individuals know how to grow their own food. Right now, we're just going through our trial and error because how else can we teach other than being able to do it ourselves? So that is going to be a part of it as well. And then in addition to it, the shelter part is going to be one that is going to be majorly key.
Yeah, so it's really coming along nicely. It is costly to get things up and running and to pay for some of the things. We paid for most of it already. But this is what we really here to announce is that the ball is actually rolling. We're getting things done. It's moving. It's wonderful. We have our name already. It's just beautiful. And so we wanted to let you guys know if you're wanting to help out, to fund the nonprofit. We created a GoFundMe right there. It's on the screen. And you can feel free to go there and donate to the GoFundMe, and the proceeds will go towards creating or finish to finish create the nonprofit. And we're really excited because we already have contacts with other individuals that are in Georgia who's actually doing and have been doing it for some time. So we have their contact information so that we can actually collaborate and work together in kind of helping out this whole food insecurity situation. So my thing is that there are people who lose their homes and they end up in shelters. Very unfortunate situation. And the shelters, they don't really have the best nutrition. They don't get the best nutrition while in the shelter because they kind of eat a lot of canned foods. Because I know they have these churches and stuff, and people. When they donate to places like shelters and stuff, they tend to give them a lot of canned foods, or they tend to give them a lot of stuff that they don't want. And I always say to myself, well, if you don't want it, why would they want it?
Right.
Is it because you think that they can't do any better? So I don't like that mentality. And so my whole thing is to change that mindset of thinking that, oh, it's in my closet for about 5-6 months and I don't want it. Let me give it to somebody. I don't like that because canned foods, it's cool, but I think we can do better than just canned foods. I think that we do have the ability, like this whole food shortage and food insecurity is an illusion because this planet is abundant.
It is very
it is very abundant. And if we can teach people and we can reach people, we can show them and we can educate people on, what is nutrition, what is real nutrition, and how to tell if you're malnourished. Mal means bad, nourish, nutrition. How can you tell if you're malnourished? You could be eating every day and you can still be malnourished. It's a lot of minerals that people take for granted that you don't really have in your body. Like sometimes you can be experiencing hair loss, your thyroids can be going bad, indigestion. It's a lot of things that could be going on your insides and you don't realize it because you're missing certain supplements in your body that you really need. And so if people can really understand what nutrition is, that would eliminate a lot of the situations that we're facing right now. Just educate people on, how their body operates and what foods to put in their body through the Crossroads Life. So eventually we will have classes where we will be teaching, we'll be going to these different places and we'll be teaching and showing people how to take care of themselves. So that's the whole goal, is to really evolve as a species. The way that things are running right now, we're not going to pay that any mind. So we're going to transcend that limiting belief. And hopefully we will work towards empowering people to understand that their body is a beautiful vessel. It's a beautiful tool. And once you take care of it, it will take care of you. Everything happens from the inside.
Inside out.
So whatever you put inside of your body, okay, that's what you're going to run off of.
And not just the belly.
Right? So if you're putting a lot of junk, a lot of GMOs, a lot of things into your body, the body is not going to serve you the way that it should or the way that it could. So with the right education, the right information, we could see this world start slowly changing into something different, where people are more self-aware, and really bring back self-love through what you put in. So that's our goal with Crossroads Life.
Yes, and like we said before, um, that's not the end all be all. We do have quite a big plan to really go through and help out as many people as possible. But with this, this is not something that we do often because we're usually going through and getting things done.
Mm-hmm.
But we definitely do ask for support as far as getting this 501c3 up and running.
Yeah.
So that we can do that. And also for those who do donate, when the 501c3 is official and that step is on it,
we're going to show y'all.
Yeah, we're going to show y'all. And for all of those who donated, you will be able to at least get a receipt from us so that it can be claimed on your taxes.
Exactly.
Because once we get that exemption, then you can claim it on your taxes. And we will be showing receipts.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Definitely. But it is pretty costly to get it up and running. So whatever you guys send, we will definitely appreciate it. And again, we will show you receipts to see where it is going. But the ball is rolling and we're excited and we cannot wait. Hopefully, when everything is completed, we can get maybe a van, a donation, to help with the transport. Because what we're wanting to do, or what we will be doing, is we will actually be partnering with maybe places like maybe Whole Foods and Kroger's, and we plan on getting fresh fruits and vegetables along with the land that we will be receiving via donation so that we can plant ourselves. Hopefully have like a community garden where people can go and they can actually pick their food, fresh food, and not have to really pay. It'll be like a community garden where they can go and eat. And it'll be organic, it'll be healthy, just working together like a community. So it's a lot of things in the works that we have rolling out, and it's going to be beautiful. It is really going to be beautiful. The ball is rolling. Things are moving along nicely. And so we just wanted to share that with you guys and give you the opportunity to help this manifestation come forward. Yeah, Sierra, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Miss Shanice says there's a Dr. Asia Muhammad on Instagram. We'll check her out and we'll see what she has to offer.
Asia Muhammad.
Yeah, we'll check her out. Well, thank you for that suggestion.
Yes. Yeah, so that's one of the things that we wanted to touch on this evening. And the other thing that we really wanted to touch on in addition to that is supporting our how can I say this?
Take your time, Pastor.
Take your time. It has recently come to light that these major platforms are not liking what the melanated conscious community is saying. Okay, and it's a real shame because for the melanated community, especially in America, we are the country's backbone. Facts. I mean, you go through, do your research, all you're going to find is us building it. But that's no longer here nor there. But right now, a lot of our YouTubers are being attacked.
And deplatformed. It's really crazy because they're being deplatformed because they're speaking the truth. And they're empowering other people to empower themselves. And it seems like certain individuals, they have a problem with that. They have a really big problem with brown people or melanated people rising up and empowering themselves and empowering others. So it seems like they don't really care if one or two individuals do something and empower themselves. That doesn't bother them. What seems to bother these few elite groups is when you have someone who has a large following and they're not only enlightening and educating, but they actually have tools to empower other like-minded individuals, and this is causing a rift in these platforms. And that's one of the reasons why we decided to really start taking our message on our website, because we realized that eventually this might become an issue.
Because we can only hold our tongue for so long,
right?
Okay, and the only reason that we hold our tongue, the only reason we hold our tongue as much as we do, is that because we want to be able to reach as many people as possible.
Yes.
Because if you are one of our Royal Twin Flames and you've been on our Royal, especially the one we had this past Saturday.
Gosh, that was a really good one.
2 hours.
Yeah, that was a good one.
2 hours. But in those meetings, we're able to go in a lot more than what we normally would. And of course, it's building up right now because we are really just building the foundation, making sure that you are strong in who you are, that you know who you are, and you know that you have unlimited power within you.
Exactly.
Okay. And once you have that foundation, then we can move on to the next steps and really start manifesting and moving some things and really working with the elements. But we got to bring it in. This is like almost like a mystery school in a sense. So with that being said, because we can foresee what's going on in the social media platform, that is why we are pushing our website as much as possible.
Yes.
So right now you can go onto the website and you can sign up for the subscription. Right now we got the amount of people that we needed for the to get things rolling. So right now you can still go to the website. You can become a Royal Twin Flame on the website. In addition to our YouTube channel. So we still have some Royal Twin Flames on our YouTube channel, which we appreciate. Those that are still holding on, because when we do our readings, especially on this coming Saturday, when you're a Royal Twin Flame and you drop that Chris and Alicia emoji, then you're still getting that free card reading. But we are leveling up on some things because we see how they are attacking our melanated people.
Hard.
They are deplatforming them.
Hard.
Demonetizing them.
Hard.
And it is unreal.
It is really unreal. And you know what? What's up, Mix, my sweetheart? Blue Diamond Dust, welcome. Sierra's transforming. Love you, welcome. Yeah, like my baby is saying, it is very disheartening. And what is even more disheartening is it's kind of like I'm seeing like history repeat itself. You know, we're literally watching history repeat itself. And it seems like there is some sort of amnesia that's taking place where people are forgetting and they're repeating the same mistakes over and over again. And I'm like, when are you going to learn? Like, when are you going to learn?
Right.
Because let's just take it back to when they had the days of, and I know some of our Luna subscribers might not want to hear this conversation. But it's okay. We don't, we love you. It's all love. But you know what? When you have somebody, when you have a friend, this is for my Luna subscribers, love you so much. But when you have a friend and, that friend has a plate and that friend's plate is half or empty, right? You want to tend to that friend. You want to put some food on their plate. Okay.
Right.
When you have another friend and their plate has never been empty, right? Or maybe sometimes it might be empty here or there,
most time it's filled.
But for the most part, that plate is pretty secure, right? So you don't, you won't really worry too much about that friend whose plate is pretty decent, right?
Right.
You really want to focus on the one who's having food insecurities, right? Or who's been struggling with food insecurities for quite some time. So this is all that this is, right? And so we just wanted to say that what we see taking place in this deep platforming, heavy deep platforming, and heavy what is that? Demonetization and heavy censorship, even though it's going on everywhere. But there is a heavy censorship that's in the melanated community when it comes to speaking up and encouraging others to empower themselves to do for themselves,
right,
and not be dependent. You know, it seems like this dependency thing is encouraged and is needed to keep a certain sector of elites going. So when you rise up and when you start speaking independence, when you start speaking production, when you start speaking sustainability, you know, within your community, and you have a large following who's now starting to wanting to do the same thing, it looks like it's not liked by those elite groups who does not would not profit from a certain set of people being sustainable and independent by themselves. So it's crazy because I did a little bit of digging in history. And don't want to step on anybody's toes, but I'm just airing it out here.
Hey, put the facts out.
Did a little bit of history, a little bit of digging. Guys, did you know that when they were fighting the whole to abolish the slavery situation, the Civil War, did you know that they had slaves? And I saw that. I was like, damn, they must have some ancestors still. They must have, generations still living right now. They actually were fighting to keep themselves
in
slavery. So they were slaves. So you had slaves fighting to be free, and you had slaves fighting with their masters to remain slaves. And I'm like, wow, that's wild.
And some of them were not forced. Yes, there were some that were forced, okay? But for the most part, there was some who said, I'll go, master.
Right. I don't know what's going to happen to me. I mean, listen, ancestors, y'all can be mad if you want to, but we got to speak on these things so it don't happen again. You know, some of them were afraid of what would happen to them because they were so used to being taken care of. They were so used to being fed that they were actually afraid to go free and become independent. They didn't want that type of responsibility to become independent and to provide for themselves because they were being taken care of their whole entire life. So they couldn't even fathom what being free looked like. And so when you have people like Harriet Tubman who came around and who was saying, come on, let's go. You had a few of them that were like, no.
We're staying here.
We're staying right here. What you talking about?
Am I go where? Where am I live?
Right. Who's going to take care of me? How, so these questions. And then, so I'm saying that to say this. Fast forward now, when you see a certain group of individuals who is standing up and who is really trying to provide that independence and show others how to be independent of a system that wasn't necessarily built to support them or encourage them. Right? You don't want to go against, your brothers and sisters who is really trying to show you what true freedom looks like.
Yes.
And we're seeing a lot of that.
Yeah.
A lot of it, a lot of fighting down and a lot of this. It's the same scenario, you know.
You gotta think about it because this is very important. Let me tell you why this is important. Because just like those, like they were saying a moment ago, there were those slaves who were fighting to continue to be slaves.
Right.
And so moving into present day, you do have your melanated people who are still selling out their own people.
Right. It looks like it's maybe a code in the DNA that we need to evolve, or we need to transcend that that code within the DNA. The lights is flickering.
Yeah, it's,
that's been happening. We don't know. Listen,
we got a lot of energy going on around here. So just bear with us.
Bear with us, man. Listen, I walk in the kitchen and I stand under the light, and the light starts going like this. Just turn it off.
When we move away,
it stops. So yeah. We've been having a lot of high energy. Went in the bedroom to go sleep, stood under the light, the whole thing just went out. So I said, wait, hold up. So I turned it off, I turned it back on, and the other one went out. So I just turned it off. So yeah. It's been a lot of kinetic energy.
Yeah. And that's the next part. We're gonna get into that in a moment. Okay.
Yeah, tons of energy. But yeah, we just wanted to come on here to let you guys know to stand strong, really start learning who you are. Learning who you truly are. And feel empowered and empower yourself. Start really looking into becoming to sustain yourself. Learning about agriculture, learning about science, and not the pseudoscience they got going now. Like real science. Really start learning about biology, your body, epigenetics. Like truly start depending on yourself.
Yes.
Because some of the information that they have out here, it's pseudoscience. I don't care. And Canaan.
Yeah.
Canaan is not going to Canaan is, come on, like really start thinking hard.
Yes.
Don't just go with it because it's on the Medea, okay, which is the great deceiver. Don't run with it because Medea and Canaan told you these things.
Say it now.
And you know who's Canaan, right?
Yeah. If you don't know who Canaan is,
the seed to the end to the end.
There you go.
So those are owned. Like think about it. All these things are owned by somebody. And so you want to find out who are these people that own these places, okay?
Yes.
And then you connect the dots. Connect it, do all the connections and see who owns this radio station, who owns this media. This media has been around since 19 something or whatnot.
1901.
Who owns, and look at the string. And when you connect all those strings, you'll see it's a handful of people that run this entire globe.
Yeah, we've done a video on it before, and apparently we ain't making enough noise because they came at us a few times, but it's not too heavy.
Listen, it's deep, guys. Yeah. We just want to empower you so that you can start doing your own thinking for yourself, because there is a lack of logic. There is a lack. I think there is a war on logic and common sense.
Yeah, I mean, we put a post out today. Shout out to those who
listen.
Shout out to those who saw our post on Instagram where we pretty much, because today's Deep Convo Thursday, right? And so we put out a post like common sense versus critical thinking.
Right.
Does either still exist for anybody right now?
I don't know, guys. I don't know. It doesn't look so strong right now. In certain, sometimes you see someone that does engage in critical thinking, and it's a breath of fresh air. But for the most part, you're seeing people make these decisions irrational out of fear, just in the root chakra, living in the root chakra and making these type of decisions to do things to themselves, and they don't really know what the long-term effects or ramifications are on these decisions that they're making. And you're watching your own loved ones go down this path, and you're like, why are you going down that path? And they can't even tell you why they're going down this path and making these irrational decisions, okay? And y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm not going to say anything about the word, because we have to watch what we say, because who knows, we might be next. We don't know.
Yeah. But I just wanted to read what because on the post that we put on Instagram. I don't know if I can share this. Let me see if I can share this real quick.
The Instagram post. Oh, yeah, you should be able to share it.
Boom. Okay. So, oh gosh, why is that glitching? Are you serious?
Y'all seeing the glitch? Are y'all seeing it?
Wow.
Put something in the chat if y'all seeing this glitch right now.
Okay, we're going to stop that. We're going to stop that share. Wow. Golly. Okay.
That's why we're going over to our own website, because this is not making any sense.
So I'm just going to
try it one more time, see if it glitches again.
I'll try it again. Let me see.
Let's see what happened. One more time. We're gonna fix it. Take the wheel. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. So that is weird.
Yeah. It's a lot going on.
Okay. Bam. So this is on our Instagram. If y'all don't know, definitely follow us on Instagram. But yeah, this was the post that we put out for today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty much common sense versus critical thinking. And baby, I just wanted you to read this first one out here.
I got it. I'm right here reading. Come on, y'all, read with me. Does anyone have either nowadays, right? So you have common sense and you have critical thinking. Let's first define these two words. Common sense is inborn rational thinking that happens naturally in rational humans. I don't know how many of y'all be seeing humans now these days.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, critical thinking happens when people intentionally, you hear that word, intention? Intentionally assesses situations on the basis of their own philosophies and knowledge. Your own philosophies and knowledge. Okay? When we look around, most individuals are not using either. And it's sad to say, but most of them are following the A word figures that are not using common sense or critical thinking either.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but for those figures, they're doing it on purpose.
Yes.
Okay, it's not that they don't know any better, but they want you to follow, so they're gonna act like this is the norm.
Right.
Okay, the new norm.
Yeah.
You all know what that crazy thing is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. That was our deep combo for Thursday, because on Thursdays we post deep combo Thursdays. What's up, Goddess 999? Welcome, sweetie. But yeah, guys, this is where we're at right now. So with Crossroads Life, with the nonprofit, we are looking to really get out there and educate.
Yeah, because you got to think about it. Okay, y'all have your work to deal with, right? And when it comes to there's a reason why there are counselors in the world, right? And for the most part, a good counselor is somebody who's already dealt with their own stuff.
Right.
They're level-headed enough so that they can look at your situation from a higher vantage point and help out. So with that being said, we know that everybody has their work to do. We know that I would probably say 80% of the world has not dealt with their trauma. And when we're talking about the melanated community, we're talking about almost 95%.
That's ancestral trauma, because it doesn't go away. A lot of people think that, people say this all the time. Oh, but you weren't alive in slavery. Okay, but I have my great grandfather's nose. Okay, so what we need to really start realizing is that, okay, so memory. Okay, memory is, you could look at memory as your DNA.
Right.
It's the codes. So your DNA it's coded. So your nose, your lips, your hair, even sometimes the way that you do things, your mannerism. Right? You could have inherited that from who knows, whatever code you got.
Yeah.
Whichever one came through, whichever one made it through. And I always say that it's so crazy for us to think that, like, you have your grandmother's nose or your great-great-grandmother's nose, but you don't have anything else. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a part of the DNA. Trauma passes down through the DNA.
Right.
Okay? Yeah. So even though you might not necessarily have experienced something, it's in the DNA. And so these are things for us to really transcend and for us to evolve.
Right. Yeah. And hence the reason why we're doing the nonprofit organization, because we realize that there are a lot of people out there who need help, like real help. And so our thing is to build individuals up so that they know their true power.
Right.
And once they recognize their true power, help them step into their full power and help them become completely sovereign.
Right. Sovereign and whole, where they don't have to depend or, do things that somebody say.
Right.
Like right now they have this thing that they're doing with the passports. I mean, Israel is just sad right now. In parts of the UK, it's really sad what's taking place. It's like, people are being forced against their will to do things. I think parts of Israel, if you don't have this this medicine passport, whatever they call that shit, you can't buy groceries, you can't mingle, you can't live a normal life without receiving that thing. I want to read something for y'all Christians tonight.
But before you get in that, but see, that's where the common sense and the critical thinking comes in. How can somebody stop you from talking to your friend?
Hold on, I'm about to get it.
Okay, it doesn't make any sense. But for most, they're just following in line with this stuff without even thinking about it. And if you all know about that image of the chessboard where it's on the back of our people, and if we just stood up, the game would be over.
All right, I got something for that, Brittany. Thank you so much. I got it in my hands right now. She said the mark of the beast. Hold on, man. I got it in my hands. You know I love my Christian friends. And, you know, we all one at the end of the day. All white people, we love you. You know, our Lunar friends, we all one. We have in a situation like this, we have to literally work together.
Yes.
We have to work together in this. This is one time we got to come together. We have to go back to doing whatever. But after this situation has been transcended, it's going to take for us to work together to transcend this tomfoolery that's taking place on this planet right now.
Right.
And I'm going to read this out for my Christian friends, because I know sometimes when y'all go to church, the pastors, they only want to talk about fornication, adultery. They got a few chapters that they like to read, but I understand that they, for the past few years, they don't really like to touch on Revelation. And I find it really unfair, because when I used to go to church, that's all they used to read is Revelations. It used to torture the hell out of me as a child. But now I'm grown, they don't want to read Revelations anymore.
No, they don't.
But I want to read this chapter for y'all. We're going to go to Sunday school on a Thursday. We're going to go to church. We missed Bible study yesterday, but it's okay, Thursday. I want you, for my Christian friends, I hope that somebody comes here who's a Christian who could see what I'm about to read, okay? Now, if you're not a Christian, it's okay. Listen to this still. It still has, you know, you don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. The Bibles have some very important literature, because it was taken from a lot of ancient texts, okay? So we never throw out the baby with the bathwater. So I want to read for y'all tonight, okay? When you thinking about, should I get this medicine passport, okay?
Should I get this gene therapy?
Should I get this gene therapy? Because that's what it is. It don't got nothing to do with this invisible enemy. Okay, so I said enough on that part. Now, we reading tonight. Y'all get out y'all Bibles.
We turn into
Revelations 13, 16 through 17.
13, 16 through 17.
Y'all got your Bible?
All right.
Let's go. We reading tonight. Let's go. Let me turn the phone this way so it's big. Hold on. That made it small. We're going to read, okay? So verses 16 to 17. I'm going to repeat the chapter again for you. Revelation 13, 16 through 17. It says, He causes all, both small and great, both rich and poor, both free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead. Okay? So that no one may buy or sell except he who has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right. Y'all could go look it up. I didn't make this up. It's Revelation 13, 16 through 17. If you go through your Bible and you read Revelations, you will realize what is taking place. All right. And we're not religious in any sense, form, fashion. All right. Join your Christian, beautiful. So this message should hit home for you. Okay, Revelation 13, 16 through 17. And there's plenty more in there.
Yeah, and you know, this has been in the makings for quite some time. You know, they started out with the RF chips, which were in the right hand. They were implanting it in the right hand so people can, they still doing it. But, you know, they didn't have enough people doing it. So they went this way. Okay? So just know, hey, but let me say this before I move forward.
Yep.
At the end of the day, it's your free will.
It is your free will.
It is we cannot tell you what to do.
Nope.
We are not doctors.
Nope.
But we are saying to use common sense.
And critical thinking. Like, you really have to research these individuals. If you Google who is the most powerful doctor in the world, y'all Google it right now. Somebody Google it right now and tell me what you get and put it in the chat, because we're not going to say it.
No.
We ain't going to say it. But go and ask Siri. If you have an iPhone, ask Siri, who is the most powerful doctor in the world? And y'all can put it in the chat and tell me what y'all get. And the reason why I say this is that you will come to discover that the most powerful doctor in the world has never been to school and doesn't hold what the Matrix would call a doctorate or any type of degree in being any type of,
Now, to say this, because, some celebrities have doctorate degrees donated to them just because of their philanthropy or whatever.
No, we're not talking about that type of... We're not talking about that type of doctor. No. We're talking about a doctor that you go to when you're sick.
Yeah, there you go. Hold on.
Okay, there she goes. She got it up there. We ain't saying it. They said it. We ain't saying it. Yeah. So you see what my friend put up there? There you go. Mm-hmm. We not making this stuff up, guys. This stuff is too good. You can't make this shit up. You couldn't even if you tried to. This is who is the most powerful doctor in the world as of right now. Mm-hmm. Okay? And so you have to really do some research on that doctor. When you take it back to India and you see what took place in India with certain set of young ladies, okay, you would see the intention behind. When you take it back to that powerful doctor's father and that powerful doctor's mother, you would see their agenda, the initial agenda. Okay, sorry about that. The initial agenda, okay, is being played out. Okay, and he did a Craig's talk. TED Talk. Did a TED Talk explaining to humanity how he was going to carry out this agenda that he's carrying out right now. And I'm really appalled that people are not really realizing what's going on. Mm-hmm. It's something to do with population, and it has a DE in the beginning. Mm-hmm. All right? This is what's taking place.
Yes.
And I don't know my fellow humans. I don't know my fellow humans. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, because at a certain point we get lost as far as who to help, because there are individuals who are highly educated, but in today's society, being highly educated means that you're just a really good worker. It's pretty much what it is. But we have people that are educated, people that are in the medical field, hell, even people who have been taking care of themselves with herbs for decades. Right. And they still getting the jab.
I don't know what else to do, guys. I don't know what else to do. Look what Blue Diamond does, what she said there. This one. Right here. Put that one up. Of course he isn't. Listen. We shared a nice Stargate with our twin flames, royal twin flames, to explain to them exactly what is taking place. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now, if you are of this world, you won't get it. Okay? There's nothing wrong with being in this world at all. We're here to enjoy it. We're spiritual beings. We're having this human experience, blah, blah, blah. Okay, mm-hmm. But you cannot really lose track of what you're here for. Mm-hmm. You can't, guys. Come on now. I need some help. I need some help.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what is going on.
Yeah, and Sierra, if you're looking for that video, we actually put a clip on our Instagram page. I was trying to see how far back it is, but it's a TED Talk. If you look up TED Talk and you put his name in,
put the doctor's name in the TED Talk. And you see.
And just in case if you're not able to see it, then let us know, because we downloaded the video just in case they wanted to try to delete it.
Right.
Okay. But is this the one? No, that's not the one I wanted to show.
Don't play it on the thing now.
No, I'm not gonna play it on the thing.
We still gotta reach our people.
Hey, look, we're doing the best that we can.
Man,
right now.
Listen, this stuff is listen, guys. If you look it up on YouTube, maybe they might have taken it. Oh, there you go, right there. There you go, right there.
I'm not gonna play it, but I'm just gonna show it.
Show it so you guys can go to our Instagram and you can take a look at it if you haven't seen it already. And he calls people fanatic. Okay, this particular doctor calls people a fanatic. Fanaticism is what he calls it. When you recognize that you, when you affiliate yourself with the higher thinking, higher way of being. So he was doing this is not this video, it's another one. It's a series of them, but the one that I'm talking about, he did an interview with a group of the alphabet boys. That's what I call them. All of them is alphabet boys. He did a breakdown with them, explaining to them how the jab that he's working on, it's going to reduce or deplete this excitement that they have over this God molecule inside of them, right? Because he said it bothers him when he sees people get so excited when you mention anything like spiritual to that sense. So that bothers him. So he figured out that there's a part of the brain that lights up when you talk about things like that, and so that jab will actually help to reduce.
Y'all, look.
Oh my God!
We don't want to keep y'all too long, but we just wanted to look. Like, sometimes it's just really, really sad.
It's sad.
Because, and see, this is the part to where when you open up your third eye, you see the BS.
Everywhere.
You can just see it everywhere. You see it in the words, which are spells, and you see it in the media. You see it in the people walking, like the mind control, the mind F that has been going on is just unreal. And it's, look, this is
the invisible enemy.
The invisible enemy, but the thing is that they're giving you this Trojan horse. It is a Trojan horse. If you're not familiar with that term, please go look it up. Okay? But this is a Trojan horse in order to get something in you that will change up the codes in your DNA. Because, I was watching something the other day, and there was this particular cells that the scientist was watching, and it was really a parasite, right? And that parasite was going around eating up other cells. I'm like, oh my gosh! And when you look at that, if you have somebody implanting things inside of you that is then attacking your good stuff and replicating more bad things, come on now. You can see why some people are actually on a program. Because if you put that program into somebody else and that program starts to override the original blueprint, then the person that you once knew is no longer there.
Listen, guys.
Okay.
We're just trying to tell y'all that there are other ways. Okay. Yes. There is a lot of eco-friendly villages that's popping up in the world. Everywhere, in the Caribbean, in the UK, in Australia, in Canada. There are eco-friendly villages everywhere.
And it's about to be one that's going to pop up in either Florida or Georgia. We're going to let y'all know.
We ain't naming names. But we just want you guys to know that you have a choice. Don't let these entities come and make you feel like you have to do this. If you want to go to some type of store to buy, go grow your own food.
Right.
And who got the power? You have the power. And go and make friends with people that has villages.
Yes.
Exchange stuff with them. Start being around like-minded people. humans.
Yes. But you know what? Hold up. Just because we got to wrap this up. We don't want to stay too late. But why is all of this so important? Why is the 501c3 so important?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it so important to get into in alignment with your common sense and your critical thinking? Because if you haven't noticed, the world is freaking glitching out.
It is. Did y'all see that glitchy thing we put up there?
Okay. I mean, this is no joke. For last week, the Schumann residence was it was going fine. And then all of a sudden it just went up. Like, look, it is time to get yourself, and I'm pointing at y'all, but I got 3 more pointing back at me. But you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But it's time to get things in order. We've been saying this since 2019.
Yeah.
Hell, so Seven Bomar has been saying it
10
years. Bobby Hemmett's been saying it for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
So, we don't know what's going to happen. There's a lot of different probabilities because as far as what the future is going to look like. And the reason we say that is that because if we had everybody getting on the same page and really wanted to have freedom and be not under the boot of some Soviet Union, then the world's gonna be a better place.
Right.
But then there's another extreme to where everybody's still acting like.
Listen, listen here. Welcome, Charlotte, my love. Welcome. We love you so much. Thank you for being here.
Oh, gosh.
What's the name? Says people are being controlled by their fear. Watching news deck tolls daily. These Hunger Games. Y'all don't remember Hunger Games?
They gotta stop watching it.
Listen, y'all don't remember the Hunger Games? Well, every day when they wake up, they got the
death toll.
Listen. Who was watching the, y'all gonna get me excited. Who was watching the elections? Did y'all see the elections when they had the Hunger Games, when Lady Gaga
tried to show them.
Was dressed in the Hunger Games outfit, just like the lady in the Hunger Games? Y'all remember that? And all of them had on these bright colors like the ladies in the Hunger Games. Y'all, this is the Hunger Games. Every day you hear, 5 million.
But I was telling somebody earlier today.
It's wild.
That because they were concerned about the 5G stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, did I say it? Oh, yeah, I did. Oh
what
my gosh.
What you saying?
Oh God. Yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
5th girl.
Yeah. But they were concerned that while I'm getting these headaches and this stuff. I was like, and they asked like, are you having the same thing? I'm like, no. But it's like, would y'all have 5G in the area?
Here you go saying it again.
Oh, damn.
You 5th girl.
But let me wrap this up. But pretty much telling this individual that if they focus on the information that's being pumped out, then what's going to happen is that your subconscious is going to like, well, if this person really believes that this is going to happen because they're around, then we have to go into your body and start making things happen because you said that because you're in the range of this tower that you're going to have certain effects. And they were like, so I need to stop watching.
The power of the mind. It's the power of the mind. You got to stop watching these. I told Medea, the deceiver. Don't listen. I came off of FB.
Yep.
The only thing I'm on right now is I. It's like I put them words together. FB, I'm not on there anymore. I'm just on I. That's it. That's the only one I'm on right now. And it's because that one, is where we could communicate with you guys and keep you up to date and stuff like that, let you know what we're doing. But I'm not in that other one anymore because it was too messy. It was too much. Like right now, guys, I'm from the islands. Currently, the island where I was born, with my physical vessel was born in this lifetime, the volcano has erupted. Like
no joke.
Like, listen, it is going off right now. Lava. But you know what? When I was a little girl, I knew this day was gonna come. So I bailed out when I was about 19 because I'm like, you know what? I'm not built for this. I'm not built for this. So I left. But right now, it is spewing everywhere. And everybody's evacuating. It's a lot of you see how much shit is happening?
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of energies. I mean, they had 7 earthquakes before.
7 earthquakes.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uno, dos, tres. 7. 7 earthquakes.
Siete.
And then you know what? I'm thinking that, okay, you have 7 earthquakes. This thing has been going off since December. For me, if I ran that place, if I was in charge and we had 7 earthquakes, I would have started preparing, evacuating. No. No.
Not that prime minister.
No, because logic and critical thinking is no longer around.
It's out the window.
Out the window. You got to channel into that bad boy. Nope. They waited until the lava started coming down. And then they're like, oh, okay, so let's evacuate now. So you see, this is why today we wanted to come on here.
Yeah.
We wanted to tell you guys about the nonprofit that we're doing to have that garden going so that people can have food. And so that, when they start trying to tell people if that timeline comes through, which we are really meditating and it does not.
Yes.
But and in any event, it'll be good if it doesn't come to pass where they're trying to do like what they're doing over there in the I Island, the IR, the I real. Okay, because just in case you can't say it. Okay, the I is real. I is real. Just in case they try to do that, at least we would have been securing land, planting food where people in the community can come and eat and not have to feel like they have to get, these things to try to eat some freaking food.
Right.
Because that's what they're doing over there.
Yeah.
So we're making preparations, guys, because it's not going to go down like that.
No.
So if you guys will, and if you wish to assist us in, providing food security for the future, as the way the place is going right now, you can go to GoFundMe and feel free to donate. Those funds will be going to finalize, because it is kind of pricey to get everything all, rolling and paid for and rolled out. We already started the process, which is good. The biggest bulk is finished. But feel free to go ahead and share the link with those that who really wants to invest or to contribute to really help in, providing fresh foods to people and they don't have to do things they don't want to do to eat.
Right.
Because we all need to eat to be here right now.
Yeah.
So please feel free to share the GoFundMe link for Crossroads Life. Help us to help everyone else. We would appreciate it. Once everything is rolled out and finalized, again, we will come here and we would show you. Do we have the name, the actual name? Do we still have that?
Yeah.
So
no, that one's not that. But yeah,
that.
But we're gonna.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to go through too much stuff to try to.
Don't worry about it. And the next time that we come live, hopefully we should have it to show you guys what we're working on. My service is down. Can't hear you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody says, Blue Diamond does. She has crystals everywhere. See, this crystal goes with me everywhere I go. This is my protection from all of this, whatever is going on. This is very, very, very good. Tourmaline, obsidian is very, very good to help to counteract all of these things that they have going on out here. Sarah, welcome, my love. Thank you for being here. Jennifer, yes, everyone chosen is in preparation. In 2040-25, there is going to be a change in the 3D. So this is the evolution. This is the evolution, I guess. We want to help as many as we can because yes, it's already started.
Yeah.
The 3D and the others who decide to really evolve and live in Earth's abundance, it's already here.
Yeah.
This is what we're trying to say. It's happening already.
Yeah.
It's already happening.
And that is so true that we have already won the battle.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just it's a transitioning. That is happening. We're cleaning out all the old stuff. You know, making room, parting the Red Sea. You know, that's what we're doing right now. And so we're gonna be making some major changes.
Yeah, she said she can't see the GoFundMe. If you can put it on Instagram.
Oh, and after this video, it will be on the in the description. It's just that right now, the way that we went live, I wasn't able to put it in there. But once this is on a replay, you'll see it in the description.
Yeah, because we are going to be a part of the change.
Oh, we are the change.
We are the change.
Yep.
Okay, let me correct that. We are the change. And we are not the lie down and take it type of souls.
No.
I am so sorry to let you down, Mr. Elite people.
Yeah.
That's not us. Our spirit don't do that. We are here to uplift. We are here to assist and guide. And we will continue to do that until we transition. And if need to come back, we'll come back again.
Hold on now.
Hold on. Wait a minute. This is the last leg, baby. We ain't doing this no more. We time for us to rest.
I already cleared my karma.
Let's rest and retire.
I'm not trying to build no more. I'm trying to.
That's it. That's the last leg.
No, don't do that to me.
Rinse and repeat.
But you know what? But you know what? And on just real talk, Alicia and I both have gone through situations where we should have died.
Many times.
Many times. Because as a teenager, you know, I driving fast, got sick, and I'm doing all my stuff, right? And one day, I almost veered in front of an 18-wheeler. And because of my angels, they moved me out of the way so that I could be here talking with you all today.
Yeah.
And so many opportunities. This one getting chased with machetes through the jungle.
I'm telling you.
Look.
We're here for a purpose, man. That's what we're trying to say. We are here for a purpose. We do live life on purpose every day. But we are also here for a purpose.
Yeah.
All right. And we are fulfilling that purpose.
Yep.
Beautifully. And so we just ask you guys, you know, because we know that we in this together, because we won't be here on this live right now.
No.
So we in this together as a team. So if you can, and you know someone that can, just share the GoFundMe with them.
Yes.
So that they can help us to really finish up this nonprofit, because we're gonna need like a car, the land, all those things. Yeah, it's gonna come full circle. Yeah. So if you want to be a part of that, we welcome you and we appreciate you. And thank you guys for listening to us and staying here. Goddess 999, Sarah, Jennifer, Charlotte, Blue Diamond does, Brittany. We love you guys. My beautiful mix. We love you guys so much, and we appreciate all and every one of you. And please, guys, I know it's hard because, listen, guys, I had some news a couple days ago. It took me back. I had to sit down and, I had to talk to my higher self, and my higher self put me in check, and I'm like, okay, cool. Someone that I love dearly, back home where I'm from, they did it.
It's not funny, but it's just, wow.
And when I found out, my heart went boom. Like my heart was up here and then went down here quick. And I'm like, wow, are you kidding me? And that person was an herbalist. That person was like, I'm like, it didn't even make sense. Like my avatar was like, override, glitch, override. What? I didn't even know how to receive that information.
Right.
But hey, you know what? I had to digest it. I had to let love, wash that information through me and out of me. And now I'm in a better place.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
Our family members are falling for the okie doke. Our loved ones, the people who we never would even imagine.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So boom, that's it, y'all. Because we wanted to come on here once again just to recap, to let you all know about the GoFundMe account that's down there in the corner. After this video is posted, the link will be in the description. You'll be able to find it on our Instagram page by tomorrow. You'll see it on our Facebook page by tomorrow. And we're going to be moving forward because we have a lot of resources. We have unlimited resources. And so we're going to put this thing together.
Yeah.
Because as the BS falls away, individuals are going to need to have something to fall back on. And this is a beautiful opportunity. Instead of having Relegua to fall back on, they can actually fall back on themselves and actually have some true choices.
Right? And you don't have to feel like you have to, you don't have to feel like you got to do all of that stuff. We got you. Okay. And there is plenty of other communities out here who's not, living that type of lifestyle. They're really going within. They're living from within. And whatever you put in, this is what you will receive. This is what you will experience. Okay. So pretty soon we'll be able to do things where, if you're tired of doing this, sorry, baby. If you're tired of doing this stuff, if you're tired of people forcing you.
If you're tired of the matrix or the matrix.
If you're tired of this type of thingy bob, right? You can reach out to us, and we do have information to help you transition from this type of experience into something that's more sustainable, places that's more loving, more cohesive, more holistic, way of living. Like we said, it's already happening on a large scale, more than you realize. But you got to come up out of that fear-based, type of vibration to really, connect with that world, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and definitely come over to the website.
Yeah.
We have quite a few different webinars scheduled out. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about integrating with your higher self.
Yeah.
And you can either join the webinars for a one-time fee, or you can become a member of the website and get access to every webinar that we do at no additional charge.
Right.
So it's totally up to you. But tomorrow we're doing the integration with higher self, how to do that integration. And on the 30th, we do have the one about the tantric sex.
It's going to be nice.
And on that one, we actually have an announcement that we're going to be making on that particular webinar. So if you want to find out what that announcement is and how you can really level up, definitely go ahead and book your ticket now for April the 30th for our tantric sex webinar.
Yes, guys.
All right. So with that being said, y'all, we're going to love you and leave you right here.
Thank you for being
We thank you all so much for holding space with us and sending us your love. We appreciate it so much. And we look forward to, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you.
NY in the house.
Yes.
NY. I'm sorry, I'm die hard. NY. Shoot, my number's still 917. What?
Yeah. All right. But we're going to go ahead and head out. We love y'all once again.
Blue Diamond does say she completely stopped talking to a family member. I had a family member saying she was tired of this. I told her it's going to be okay. Don't take the VV. She told me that she's going to take it and she wanted to roam the streets. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's look, this once again, it's time to get things in order. And now here's the one of the best things, and I'm gonna leave you all with this, is that if you don't know about the law of one,
The harvest.
Look it up. Okay? But I'm saying that to say, because once you go through and you do that research, you're going to find out that I'm you, she's you your aunts, your uncles, they're all you. The person who's bagging your groceries is you. And so if you go through and you take care of yourself, you are taking care of everybody else. Now that's on a whole nother level. And I know it's hard to comprehend,
wrap your mind around it
right now. But when you are taking care of you, you are taking care of everybody else.
Go and do us a favor.
Okay? So yes, please do us a favor and take care of yourself.
Love yourself unconditionally, okay? And please, if you feel like you're in a situation and you really need to transcend and you're tired of this place, right? And you're wanting to really live a more holistic life, you know, you want to do like little agriculture, you want to be with a community that's, you know, a community, a communion. If you're interested in living a different lifestyle, you know, off grid, you know, that's what they call it.
Yes.
You can hit us up, send us an email, and we'll be more than happy to share the information that we have with you and try to assist you the best that we can. Because we know this world is 3D and 5D. That's how they say it.
Yeah. It's there definitely is a split that's going on. We can definitely say that for sure. This is not something that people are just pulling out there, you know what.
No, it's not. It is happening.
And it's so many different levels, but we're gonna go into that on Saturday so that we can have more time to talk to you, because we know some of y'all gotta get up and go to work in the morning.
Oh yeah, it's late.
So, so yeah, but we love y'all once again so much. Thank you so much for holding space with us. We love you.
Yeah.
All right. And
peace.
Peace out.